Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Brainy Lads once again. And guys, after going through four chapters of the first book of class 10th, let's move on to our chapter number 5th. Let's discuss the extract based questions of the 100 dresses part 1. Let me tell you that there are two parts, so we'll go through them one by one. Let's move on to the first part. But before we move on, I would request all of you to subscribe to our channel. Do press the bell button so that you can get the timely updates, and do not forget to share this video with your friends as well. Along with that, guys, we have an official website of ours, that is www.brainylads.in. You can visit that website and you can find notes of not only class 9th but also 10th, 11th and 12th. Almost all the subjects notes are available over there, be it physics, chemistry, music, physical education, economics, accountancy, political, geography and many more. You just go there, visit that website, recommend your friends as well. आप पहले खुद go through कीजिए, उसके बाद recommend कीजिए. चलिए, let's move on to the first extract, guys. First extract पे बढ़ते हैं और देखते हैं what is there in first extract. Wanda Petronsky was not in her seat, but nobody, not even Peggy and Madeline, the girls who started all the fun, noticed her absence. Usually, Wanda sat in the next seat to the last seat in the last row in room 13. She sat in the corner of a room where the rough boys who did not make good marks sat. The corner of the room where there was most scuffling of feet, most roars of laughter when anything funny was said, and most mud and dirt on the floor. So environment बताया गया है कि जो वांडा थी, जो लड़की थी, where did she sit, वो कहाँ बैठती थी वांडा, और उसके बारे में बताया गया कि बैक में जो कैसे लड़के बैठते थे, कैसा एटमॉस्फेयर था, ये सब कुछ बताया. So let's move on to first question, guys. First question is name the chapter. As usual, पहला जो question होगा that is about the name of the chapter. A letter to God नहीं है, Nelson Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom नहीं है, Two Stories about Flying नहीं है. So the right answer of this question is the 100 Dresses Part 1. Got it? Who is the author of the 100 Dresses Part 1? आपको बताना है, रस्किन बॉन्ड नहीं है, लियम ऑफ फ्लर्टी नहीं है, जीएल फिंटिस नहीं है, एलेनर एस्टिस is the right answer, guys. So second is the right option. ये जो है ये right option. Where did Wanda Petronsky sit? कहाँ बैठती थी? On front bench, बिल्कुल सामने वाले बेंच पे बैठती थी. No, she did not. In the group of rough boys, no. With Maddie and Peggy, no. In the corner of the class is the right answer, guys. This has been clearly mentioned in the extract कि she would sit in the corner of the class. बाकी जहाँ पर कहाँ बैठते थे, rough boys बैठते थे, who were not at all interested in studies, जहाँ पर बहुत roar होता था, lot of chaos होता था, lot of noise होता था. Why did Wanda sit alone in the corner of the class? For teachers made fun of her? No, it would be her, guys. Typing error is there. For she made fun of her teachers? No. For everyone made fun of her? Yes. For she was so rich? No. She hailed from a poor family, guys. So richness वाला गलत हो जाएगा. And she was neither making fun of her teachers nor she was being ridiculed by her teacher. The reason of sitting in the corner was that everyone made fun of her. Got it, guys? Let's move on to second extract. Second extract पे बढ़ते हैं. Nobody knew exactly why Wanda sat in the seat unless it was because she came all the way from Bogging's height and her feet were usually caked with dry mud. But no one really thought much about Wanda once she sat in the corner of the room. The time when they thought about Wanda was outside of school hours at noon time, when they were coming back to school, or in the morning early before school began, when groups of 2 or 3 or even more would be talking and laughing on their way to the schoolyard. तो बताया गया कि how would they ridicule, कब मजाक उड़ाते थे, in the beginning of the school time, शुरुआत में और एंड में. तो let's have a look at question number 1. First question देख लेते हैं, guys. Which place did Wanda hail from? कहाँ से belong करती थी Wanda जो थी, guys? हमने पढ़ा है Bogging High से. तो Elegant Heights नहीं आएगा, Rocked Heights नहीं आएगा, Vlogging Heights नहीं आएगा. Bogging's Heights is the right answer. Why was no one bothered about Wanda in the class? Because she was super rich? No. For she did not want to be disturbed? No. For she hailed from poor family and lived alone? Yes. For she was so beautiful? No, she was not. For she hailed from poor family, that's why nobody was interested in who Wanda was Where did she come from? किसी को कोई टेंशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं थी. What did Wanda have in her closet? उसकी जो closet थी, उसकी जो cupboard थी, उसमें क्या था? The 100 frocks? No. The 100 tops? No. The 100 shorts? No. The 100 dresses, which is the title of, which is the heading of this chapter as well, the 100 dresses part 1. So we can easily conclude that what did she have in her closet? That was the 100 dresses. चलिए, why did others wait for Wanda? बाकी सब Wanda का वेट क्यों करते थे? To greet her? No. To make fun of her? Yes. To drop her to school? No. None of these नहीं आएगा. Just in order to make fun of her, everybody would wait for Wanda. The moment she came, वो उसका मजाक उड़ाते थे. They would laugh at her attire, the kind of blue faded dress she wore, उसका भी मजाक उड़ाते थे. Got it, guys? So that was from extract second. Let's move on to extract third. She came to school alone and went home alone. She always wore a faded blue dress, as I told you just a couple of seconds ago. That didn't hang right. It was clean, but it looked as though it had never been ironed properly. She did not have any friends, but a lot of girls talked to her. Sometimes they surrounded her in the schoolyard as she stood watching the little girls play hopscotch. Very important word, hopscotch, on the worn hard ground. So which color dress did Wanda wear every day? So given, I guess, faded blue dress. So there should be no confusion. Bright नहीं आएगा, faded red नहीं आएगा, faded pink नहीं आएगा. What is hopscotch? वैसे गेम होता है which is played with stone. Stone से गेम खेला जाता है. बच्चे पुराने टाइम में खेलते थे. That is known as hopscotch. Let's move on to C and D. ये भी देख लेते हैं. Who is she in the first line? तो she is Wanda. Maddie नहीं आई है, Peggy नहीं आई है. Wanda sisters अभी तक इनके रोल्स नहीं बताए गए हैं, तो she is Wanda. Replace the phrase as though. As though को इनमें से किससे replace करेंगे guys? As though का मतलब होता है as if, और as if को हिंदी में बोलते हैं मानो या फिर imagine करो. Got it? So as to would be wrong, as of would be wrong, as if is right. None of this would also be wrong. Got it? Second is the correct option. Let's move on to the next one, guys. Next extract पे बढ़ते हैं, extract fourth पे, और देख लेते हैं extract fourth में क्या है. फटाफट go through कीजिए सारे इसको guys. 100, exclaimed all the little girls incredulously, and the little ones would stop playing hopscotch and listen. Yeah, 100 all lined up, said Wanda. Then her thin lips drew together in silence. What are they like? All silk, I bet, said Peggy. Yeah, all silk, all colors, velvet too. Yeah, velvet too. 100 dresses. Wanda would repeat stolidly. Very important word, guys, stolidly. इसका meaning अभी मैं आपसे पूछता हूँ और आपको बताता भी हूँ. All lined up in my closet. Then they would let her go. After making fun of her, उसकी dresses का मजाक उड़ा के, they would let her go. And then before she had gone very far, they could not help bursting into shrieks and peals of laughter. Got it? So this is the extract. If you want, you can take the screenshot of it. Let's move on to the first question, guys. Question number first is, what has been referred to 100? किसको कहा गया guys? 100 dresses है, jeans नहीं है, jackets नहीं है, friends नहीं है. What does the word incredulous means, guys? Incredulous का मतलब होता है unbelievable. तो adverb है incredulously, तो adverb का आंसर हमेशा adverb में ही आएगा. So what is the right answer, guys? Unbelievably. Patiently, angrily, cryingly would be wrong. What does the phrase lined up mean? Lined up का meaning arranged होता है guys, unarranged नहीं होता, tied नहीं होता, scrambled नहीं होता, tied बंधे हुए नहीं होता, arranged होता है, properly tidy होता, तो that would have been equivalent to arranged. So what is the right answer, guys? Arranged. Let's move on to question number D. D पे बढ़ते हैं. Find out the synonym of the word stolidly. Stolidly का फटाफट बताइए. Stolidly क्या होता है guys? Stolid से बना है. Stolid होता है guys passive, तो adverb है, ly है, तो adverb का आंसर क्या हो जाएगा guys? Adverb ही होगा, that is passively. Actively नहीं होता, inactively कहीं ना कहीं हो सकता है, लेकिन पैसिवली स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड गिवन है, तो बोथ सेकंड एंड थर्ड भी नहीं होगा. व्हाट इज द राइट आंसर गाइस? पैसिवली. गॉट इट? चलिए लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट एक्सट्रैक्ट. वेट फॉर अ सेकंड. नेक्स्ट एक्सट्रैक्ट इज गिवन एट द एंड. Peggy was not really cruel. She protected small children from bullies, and she cried for hours if she saw an animal mistreated. If anybody had said to her, "Don't you think that is a cruel way to treat Wanda?" she would have been very surprised. Cruel? Why did the girl say she had 100 dresses? Anybody could tell that that was a lie. Why did she want to lie? And she wasn't just an ordinary person. Else, why did she have a name like that? Anyway, they never made her cry. Got it? So, what does the word bully mean? तो पहला question है guys. Bully क्या होता है? Bully guys एक गुंडा होता है, ruffian, roughneck, uncultured person. तो तीनों option ठीक है. So, what is the right option guys? Fourth is the right option. चलिए, let's move on to the second question. How was Peggy different from others? Peggy दूसरों से कैसे different थी? She was more angry, no. She was more caring, yes. She was more daring, no. She was more coward. Yes, she was slightly more caring than others. बाकी साथियों से ज़्यादा caring थी कौन? Peggy. Peggy और Maddie दो आपको नाम याद रखने. तो Peggy की बात हो रही है guys. What could everyone think that Wanda couldn't have? Why could सबको क्यों लगता था कि Wanda जो है she could not have 100 dresses? For she was rich? No. For she was poor? She was well established नहीं है का well off का मतलब भी क्या होता है rich guys. तो she was not rich. तो इसलिए सबको लगता था how can a poor person have 100 dresses in her closet? Which of the following adjectives suits Peggy? Peggy को कौन सा adjective? As I told you she was more caring. तो cruel सम तो आएगा नहीं. Tiresome थकी हुई भी नहीं थी. Compassionate उसको लगाव ज़्यादा था. All of these भी नहीं आएगा क्योंकि ये दोनों तो negative हो गए. All of these कब आता जब ये तीनों गलत होते. तो right answer is compassionate. Compassionate is one who is fond of something or someone. जिसका लगाव होता है उसको क्या बोलते हैं guys? Compassionate. So right answer would be compassionate. Got it? Let's move on to the next extract. Next extract पे पढ़ते हैं guys. तो guys ये ही extract है from the part 1. If I'm not wrong, we have gone through 5 extracts. So it's not as big as you think guys. The chapter is not as big as you think. 5 extract आप कर लेंगे तो that would be more than enough. But along with that, I would advise all of you to go through each and every statement from the book because every statement itself is a question now. अब MCQs आने वाले हैं guys, MCQ based examination आने वाला है तो हर statement आपकी क्या हो गई है guys? एक question हो गई है. Got it? So that was all about from the 100 dresses part 1. Hope you would have enjoyed a lot. अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगा हो तो do not forget to share it with your friends and acquaintances. इसके अलावा guys do subscribe to our channel. Do press the bell button so that you can get the timely updates and do not forget to visit our official website, that is which I am writing on the screen, that is www.brainylads.in. brainylads.in. इस पे जाइए guys, you will find a lot of content that will satiate your needs, that will help you a lot in your upcoming examination. Got it guys? Thank you very much for being with us. Have a nice day.